Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's solve some problems today. So last time I left off at longest including subsequence. I wasn't able to figure out why my DP solution is not working. So I think I finally figured it out. Um yeah. So so basically I was depending on this recursive equation which is LIS I plus 1 plus 1 or LIS plus LIS at longest increasing subsequence at I plus 1 and longest increasing subsequence at I plus 1 plus 1. This means pick, this means don't pick, right? Uh, on the surface level, this equation seems right, but there is a problem with it. The problem being that I'm only considering I plus 1 positions. What if, let's say I'm at I equal to this, right? Uh, how do I, yeah, I equal to 0, right? So one option is to pick it, one option is to don't pick it and go to I plus 1, correct? Now, what if the longest increasing subsequence, uh, so what does I, yeah, technically, hmm. Shouldn't it depend on shouldn't it depend on yeah, this is there. What does this do? Yeah, I was thinking of this only. Unknown network issue. Let me reload this. Let me reload this. Let me run this. Gives me an extra answer. Does it correct? Gives correct answer. So the problem I was thinking was I should not just consider position I plus 1. I should consider I plus 2, I plus 3 till n minus 1 because hmm, yes, this is what I'm thinking. Should consider all of them, right? And there will be a for loop. But the problem is, if like, let's say I equals 1 or I equals 3, the longest increasing subsequence value should be whether I include the next. Mm, like, don't you think like this will always be greater? It will be either greater or dpi 1 might be equal to greater than or equal to dp of 3 according to this if we are storing longest increasing subsequence length, right? But the problem is it doesn't. Maybe we can do dry run and then see where the problem actually lies. It's just one extra it is coming. I don't think this will actually work. This doesn't make any sense. Let's see what is wrong with this. Everything's giving me wrong answers. Let's take this example and do a dry run for this. But if you just look at it on the surface, why is picked on pick giving me the max? I need an explanation. Um, so should we do a dry run and check it out, or can I? Hmm. Let's see. Let's consider only don't pick. For some reason, one of the don't pick scenario gives me longest increasing subsequence, and when I'm considering don't pick, um um just I shouldn't I compare it with each of them? See, like this. So LIS 0 is going to be 1 1 plus LIS 1. Okay, how about we just write it down? So let's say LIS 0 going to be max of LIS 1 plus 1 or LIS 1. Is this correct? What does this mean? In both the scenarios, this will work if we are storing it that way. If we're storing the maximum. Um, okay, let's try one example. 9, if I put 9 here, I can put 9 here. Okay. Okay, let's see a smaller subset here. This only, let's say, becomes 101, comma 7, right? Now the longest increasing subsequence at this position, which is 0, 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. It should be if this position is going to be according to this formula. It should be 3 0 1 0 1 2 3 4. Okay. Now longest leading subsequence from here is going to be. Ideally, it should work, right? I don't understand why it is not working. Okay, let me go here and here. Okay, LIS 5 is equal to either 1 plus LIS 6 or LIS 6. Then LIS 6 is equal to either 1 plus LIS 7 or LIS 7. Correct? But what if got it? So LIS 7 is equal to, since it's the last element, I don't want to. I will return. What should I? Should I pick it or don't pick it? I have two choices. With if I pick the last element or I don't pick the last element, I will always end up picking it because not picking it would be 0. So it will always be 1 according to my formula. Now LIS 7 is 1. Now check out LIS 6. Now LIS 6 is equal to LIS 6 is equal to LIS 6 is equal to max of LIS 7 is 7. Right? So I will never end up picking this element. It will always be, it will become 2 only. No, no, not necessarily. Because it is not, pick will be 0 if previous is less than speed. See, that's where the problem is. Let's say, let's say, God, I'm getting it, but I'm not able to articulate it properly. So let's say about the last element, and it is 18, right? Previous is not greater than, so I will never end up picking this one. But if you think about it, okay, never end up picking this one, right? Okay, that is fine. That is fine. If I don't pick this one is greater, so it doesn't matter. It is still like same only, right? Now I will pick this because it is greater than the previous element, so it's going to be like 2 here. Okay, now 2 again, it will be equal greater than 1. Okay, 2 3 sorry, 2, 3, 4. At this point I've returned 4, and here I have a choice to include this or not include this. If I don't get it, what is going wrong? Okay, let's look at this. It is 2, right? So that means I should print it out. How is this true? What is happening here? If pick is 7, so here you are setting pick dp7 is equal to 0, correct? Then dp6 you're putting 1, dp6 is equal to 1, right? Then dp5, okay. Okay, I think I have to go from the bottom. That's why it's breaking. So if I go from the bottom, it's 0 at the index. 0 at the index, what happens? I go inside. The previous is minus 1001 0. Um, I pick previous element. Yes, I can pick this element. 1 plus whatever comes, 1 plus. Don't pick. Okay, so here it will go inside this loop only, right? Okay, I think I got it. I get it now. So, since so for the first element, I equal to 0, previous is minus 1001. So minus 1001 is less than 10. So I go inside here and I set pick. Now the problem is when it comes out and it tries to go for don't pick, it doesn't go in because of this. It does not get it. We never get to. We just get the value whatever we got by including this element, right? We only got the value included, so it's basically like 10 and 101 is the subsequence it is returning. Instead of it never goes here because don't pick is here, and don't pick when it goes inside this condition stops it from recalculating it. So that is the problem with this solution. So how can we fix that? This condition is not going to work for this approach. Hmm. So if I don't put this, then like I'm just doing 2 to the power n again, and which doesn't make any sense. Can try that, but like give me the right answer, but the time complexity will remain exponential. So that is the issue, and it will output level exceed it. It will throw problems at me anyway. So you're gonna give me TLE again. There's no point of DPF I'm doing this actually. Same thing, right? TLE. So this approach is not going to work like this. Uh, hmm, so how can we solve it otherwise? So now we know why we were wrong. Now we have to figure out how we can solve it again. So how do I go about this? I'm thinking. So the top. This is bottom up approach. Bottom up approach is not working from what I can see. What if I went from top to bottom? So longest subsequence at LIS7 is equal to longest subsequence at I mean it's the same approach. If I it will not bottom up top up, it will top up bottom up top bottom. It's not going to change the logic. Mm, I mean in theory this makes proper sense, right? But then why doesn't it work? Okay, I got it. I think I get it. Why it doesn't work? Oh my god, yes, I do get it. Uh, so DPP is saying the DPP says DPP is not really equal to max of LIS I plus 1, and yeah, the pick don't pick because this is never happening. So I have to make this unique, right? Only then my old logic will work. So which means um, we can have like a 0 1 kind of thing where DP 0 would include would mean that I have included this element, but what would that? really do for me. I have to make this unique. When I'm filling it, I have to make this unique. So DP, BPP is equal to max pick don't pick. What is the problem here? Okay, wait. And I'm checking this. This condition is the problem. If DPP is not equal to -1, return DPP. Right, this fails. So when it is not equal to -1, also I want to go inside this don't pick version. Don't pick version where I don't pick this. But it would depend on whether I picked it or not picked it. DP 0 and DP P1 is not equal to -1. That means both of the don't pick and pick have been calculated. But how do I know that DP0, DP1 is taking a lot of space in this case? Could be like DP0 is equal to this DP. DP0 DP P and 0 is equal to pick, and in this case TP TPP and 1 is equal to don't pick, and then we're taking max of, instead of this it would be like LIS. Will require me to pass, will increase the memory complexity by like 3 times. I think it should, this might work, but I'm not sure about it. So let's say this is LIS, this is TP. How do you enter? I need 2 columns and Maybe this is not correct. What? Okay, change this a little bit. Uh, -1 x in range 2. I want two rows and for I in range. Oh god, what does the error say? Unsupported operand is for int. I don't know why they're saying that because it's pretty obvious what I did list. This is correct only. What is the problem? Doesn't make any sense. P plus 1 is correct. Oh, this is ridiculous, man. Okay, I am. My patience is wearing very, very, very thin right now. Okay, gonna ask ChatGPT what I'm doing wrong. Oh my god, I hate you, ChatGPT. Just shut the fuck. Okay. What? I am doing that. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, my bad, my bad, my bad. Hey, it works. I knew it. I had a logic. My logic was correct. Let's see if it passes. No. Ah, not right. Why is it not right? Okay, ChatGPT says there is a different previous value. That is the main logic. Okay. It is saying that the for pick also the state representation is incomplete. Alias depends on two variables, current index and previous index. Different previous value at the same peak can produce different alias lengths. Different. Hmm, now I'm kind of getting it. Now I'm getting pushed to that one approach that I had in mind initially. Um, hmm, hmm, hmm. So I have to keep track of not just like this, I have to keep track of pth position plus the previous index position. That's what it's saying. But how does that work if previous index position, okay, if I hmm, choose the previous, if I take this, if I take this element then p plus 1 is the new element. If we don't take it, I don't know how, because logic is coming out to be the same, but just the storage is different. Okay, this is not working. Then I have to try one approach that I had in mind initially was that um, guess this approach needs little okay, I'm not sure what's happening. Saying if I skip num speed then if I skip nums p then p previous index plus one. I'm gonna have to pass. This is not working. Top down approach is not working. I have to check bottom up. So I want to solve this question. We can also rephrase it like the longest subsequence at nth n minus 1 position is equal to max of forward. If we're trying from bottom, then minus 1 is equal to max of lias n minus 2 and lis n minus 3 dot till the end. Problem is with this that what I'm not able to understand is like why does lis n minus 2 not store the longest subsequent value till here? That's what it's supposed to do. I'm not sure. Okay, try another method. So revert my changes, most of it. Yeah, this is my old approach. It's not working because don't pick is not getting picked. It's not going into the don't pick branch. Um, um, see. Or ahi in J in range. What should I do then? J in range. So I'm starting from here. So um, this is not bottom of approach. What am I doing? Max length at this point is going to be equal to whether I include this or not. Then when I come here, it's going to be equal to whether I include this. I can include this if this is greater than this. So if this is less than the last one, and is greater than the last one. Um, so this will go through each of them and check if I should pick this or not. Um, want to reduce it to start from, so starting from n minus 1, right? Now my logic is if I'm here, then I'm going from here, I'm going from bottom to up. So from here, then from here it's it is 1. From here it is not greater than another I. Size in alpha is not greater than j, which is basically exponent I. Is it, see if it's going from there or not. Uh, okay, it's not going only. This is pretty basic, right? It should. Seven six five. Still, it is. This is top. Okay. Yeah, okay. This makes sense. I don't know what is wrong. I don't know what is wrong here. P of I not J. Okay, that makes sense because dp of j will. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Apparently, I don't have to go go backwards. I can go. This is fine. I think I is fine from I till not I plus one till this means it will skip the. Okay, my bad. Just Let me see. Um, this is fine. This is, I don't know about this. This makes sure it stops at 0. Oh, it only returns DP of 0, which is not correct. Because DP of 0 stores. It only stores DP of J. It's either stores DP of I, which is included, or don't include it. No, this is including it. What if I don't want to include 0? So you're saying that DP of I represents the the array starting, the subsequent starting from this. That means it has to include it. Yes, it has to include it. Okay, here what does DP of I mean? Here DP I means subsequence starting from I. So DP of 0 will not hold the longest increasing subsequence. It has to include I. So that's why the pick don't pick method will not work. If I want to use 1D array, that means that if I want to use 1D array, that means I have to assume that DP of I stores the subsequence starting from I, which is including I, right? But in the last assumption, like in the last code, um, let me try to submit it. It is fine. Submissions. Tick 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 tick. Should I? How can I repeat this? So, what the problem here was? DB of P cannot hold both of them. Pick and don't pick. Instead of making the DP of P hold both of them, uh, cannot hold the max of both of them because pick will populate it once and don't pick will have to populate it again. So instead of using 1D array, we instead of using 2D array, we can just instead of using 2D array, we can let me try to rephrase it. Instead of using 2D array, so from using 2D array, we can just store max length possible if I is included. This makes logical sense, but there is some problem with this which I'm not able to spot right now. When you say don't pick, right? When you don't pick this, then somebody logically it makes sense, but it still doesn't. So it does. Even though this is strong, just for the comments. Okay, guys, thanks for joining. I'll continue doing another question in some time. Thank you. Bye.